Welcome to this video, a sample lesson on physics. Let's look at this question. Now, before we go anywhere, make sure that you reach us on this number for online classes. They're very much affordable and quite effective. So let's go. It says a man runs 800 meters due north in 10 seconds and followed by 400 meters due south in 80 seconds. So this man runs 800 meters due north. So like this, he runs 800 meters. Let's say from one point in 10 seconds, right? So this covered 100 seconds. Then I'm saying 400 due north. So south. So he goes this 400 meters north in 80 seconds. Calculate his average speed. So to find his average speed, so average speed is just the total, so average speed just equal to total distance covered, all right, over total time. So here our total distance is 800 plus 400, which will give us 1,200 meters, over our total time is 180, which will give us 180, and this gives an average speed of 6.67 meters per second. Then B says his average velocity. Now there's a difference between velocity and speed. I think we know speed being a scalar quantity and velocity being a vector quantity. These two, despite having same units, they are two different. So average velocity is equal to, now when we talk of velocity, we talk of total displacement, not total distance. Total displacement over total time. This will be equal to total displacement. Now displacement has got direction, so we had north and south. So the first thing that we have, the north we can take it as positive, minus in the opposite direction, because these two are going in the opposite direction, so we are going to subtract them. This will be our displacement over time. The time still remains the same, 180. So this will give us 400 over 180, and our average velocity will be equal to 2.22 meters per second. But where the bigger value is due north, so say due north. For displacement, for velocity, you always indicate direction, because the bigger displacement is going in the north and the smaller one is going in the south. So we will say it's towards the bigger one, which is the south, which is the north. His change in velocity for the whole journey, that they are saying find the change in in velocity. Now change, right, in velocity just equal to final velocity minus initial velocity. That's all. Final velocity minus initial velocity. Then that's all. So our first velocity here is 800 over what? Over 100. So 800 over 100. This is our final velocity minus 400. This is another velocity, 80. So what do we get from here? We get 8 minus 5 to give us 3 meters per second, still due north. Okay. If you want, you can start with the 400 as the final minus the initial, which is the 800, but you're going to get a negative answer. But that negative answer, you can just write it as 3 meters per second due north. There's no problem. Okay.